Look at that, y'all.
Say, Jim, what you got there, brother?
I got myself a beautiful Cherokee Lake walleye. Hey y'all, so I get asked this question a lot. How do you fillet a walleye? Well, today we're about to show you. All right, y'all, before we fillet up this walleye, let's get a measurement and let's get a weight. So if you guys look, I got it right here at the tip of the tail, the long point. I'm not gonna push down on it. I'm not really worried about that. And come all the way down. We are looking at 22.5 inches. We got the scale zeroed out. Before I show you guys, I want you to comment below how much you think this fish weighs. Get a shot on that for them. Okay, hopefully you got your comments in. What does that say? 5.18, y'all. 5-pound walleye. All right, y'all, so we are inside. This is my first time ever attempted to fillet a walleye, so should be an adventure. We're gonna try to take this cheek meat out here. It's supposed to be called the filet mignon of the walleye. So we're gonna start peeling it here. And I think I left a lot on there. But there we go. It peels right off. All right, y'all, if you just saw, we went ahead and took the cheek meat off on this side. So now we're gonna flip the walleye over and we're gonna do it on this side. All right, at this point, what you're gonna wanna do, take your knife, come here behind the fin, cut down at an angle right behind the gills, plate. Flip it over, do the same thing. All right, y'all, so now at this point, we're gonna start here behind the spine. Just wanna follow right along the edge of the spine there. As we go all the way down the back of the fish. We're gonna do that all the way down to the tail. Now, if you had an electric fillet knife, obviously it'd probably make your life a whole lot easier. However, I wanted to show you that anyone who has a fillet knife can take care of this fish. Okay. What makes it easier is to flip the fish over so it stays balanced. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this side. Work our way all the way down the back. All right, at this point, we're gonna start pulling the fillet away from the rib cage. You guys look right there, we're gonna start pulling it away from the rib cage. We just keep working that down the back until we get past the rib cage. I know, guys, this could look like it could be intimidating, but you just take your time. Like I said, this is my first time ever filleting a walleye. Poke that out. There we go. And this was a big old female. So if you never filleted a fish and you want to know what the gender of the fish is, once you fillet them, you'll know. All right, there's our first fillet. I have not taken off skin. Some people will scale this on the side and they'll cook it just like that. We are not doing that today. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the back here, make a little insert so I have something to grab onto. Okay, I'm gonna make a little insert here at the end of the tail. If you don't have something to clip the fish on, not a big deal. Make that insert, and then you're just gonna slide your knife blade along the underside of that fillet there. And you see that peels it right off the skin. I'm gonna work our way like that. I'm gonna grab it, pull it back. Some people like to wear gloves. You can if you want to. Beautiful. I did leave a little meat there. Not really too concerned about that. So there's the first one. Now what I will do is I like to get this off right here. So we're going to take that off. And then what I'll do is I'll check here to make sure I got all the spine. I have a little bit of spine right there. So I'm gonna clean that up. what you're doing is you're filling for the, almost like a needle tip, you'll fill them. And then right here in the rib cage, here's the trick to that. Catch right there, come right along that edge. Okay, now if you were to fill this, there's absolutely no bones in that. I like my fillets to be about that size, so we're gonna fill those in there. Then I'm gonna come back, and if you guys see, can you see that red line right there? If you rub your finger there after you fillet the fish, you can feel the bones. So that's what I'm doing. I'm checking right here. Right when I get about right there, I'm filling the bones. So I'm simply just going to come along that red line right there and cut that strip up. Beautiful. Add that to the water. Guys, comment below how you think I'm doing for the first time filleting a fish of this size, or a walleye for that matter at all. So, like I said, don't be afraid. If you think you've missed the spine, you just go back. Take your time. That's how we learn. If you guys can kind of tell, this one looks like it's going a little bit smoother. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stick it back through the belly because I made it past the rib cage. And I'm going to go ahead and finish that off to the tail. Just like that. Okay? And I'm going to come back up here and start working the rib cage again. You can hear the knife tip hitting the rib cage. You know, I'm gonna have some people say, you butchered that fillet. I sure did. I'll tell you right now, next time I catch another one of these beautiful fish, that fillet will be looking even better, and each time from there. It's all about the process, guys, becoming a better angler, learning how to do certain things that you didn't know how to do before. And we're just gonna work it down like that, and if you can get a rhythm going, you can actually take this fillet off pretty fast. We are making it work today. Clean up that around the belly. That goes over there. Check up here by the spine. Beautiful. I do not feel anything on the spine. However, if you guys see right here, there's that red line I was telling you about. And I don't think you guys can see it, but there's bones right there and right there. So basically, yeah, see where the line is? I'm just going to catch right there and cut straight down, because we're going to get rid of that line and those bones all at the same time. We're going to repeat the process right above that red bloodline. Come straight down. And this is getting the rib cage bones out of our way. Believe me, you do not want to bite into one of those. You'll know it if you do. Anytime you're filleting any fish, make sure you check your fillets afterwards. Make sure you get all the bones out. All right, beautiful. We're gonna get those, guys. I like to put them in the water like this. We're just gonna salt that pretty heavily. Just like that. Perfect. And then what I do is I kind of mix those around. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. That's gonna pull the blood out of them and some of the fishy taste. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed a quick and simple way to fillet a walleye. It was my first time doing that. We got these in the water, we got the salt on them, we're gonna get them cleaned up. If you wanna check out how I caught these walleye, go ahead and check out our video. That will already be posted. I'll have the link for that in the description of this video. I hope you guys learned something, and if you enjoyed this video, let me know. If you'd like to see us fillet other fish on the channel and show you how to do it, and also how to cook them, leave a comment below. So I wanted to show you, we got this walleye filleted. Look at those egg sacs right there. A lot of people will just toss this, but not me. I am always excited about fishing and kind of try different things. And you got to check your local regulations, y'all. I'm going to pull these out and I'm going to save these. And the reason is, I may try to use these as spawn sacks to go catch some other fish. Sometimes you get a walleye and they have bluegill or shad or something big in there. So, not on this one. That doesn't mean you ruin. Ow. Yep. Don't do that. These are sharp. Remember, get outside, go fishing, have fun. You can always become a better angler, and we'll see you on the next cast.